In September of 2018, a YouTuber named Colin uploaded a chilling video titled Exploring Haunted Mansion at Night to his channel, The Bearded Explorer. His channel is dedicated to urban exploration, where he frequently shares footage of his eerie encounters while exploring various haunted and abandoned buildings throughout the UK. In this particular video, Colin, along with one of his friends, Liv, decided to explore an abandoned mansion known as Westbury House, located in Hampshire, England. According to Colin, Westbury House was originally built in the 18th century as a private estate and was converted into a nursing home in the 1980s. However, it was later revealed that the staff members had been severely mistreating their residents, and as a result, the nursing home was ultimately shut down in 2016. Since then, the mansion has been completely abandoned and has gained a reputation for being haunted. Many explorers and paranormal investigators have reported sightings of ghostly figures, such as a woman crawling through the house and ghostly apparitions of monks walking through the corridors. Despite all this, Colin and Liv set out to explore the haunted mansion in the middle of the night. As the duo started their exploration, they immediately noticed that the building was in a complete mess, with piles of junk and trash scattered everywhere. This indicated that the mansion had sadly fallen victim to looters and squatters. The first few minutes of their exploration went pretty smoothly as they only stumbled upon stacks of old furniture and personal belongings, and it did appear as if they were completely alone inside. However, just moments later, as they were walking through one of the rooms, that's when they encountered something truly disturbing.
There are small brochures here, look.
Oh, look.
Yeah. It's all the phone. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, look at the old cars.
Alright, you ready for the kitchen? Shh! Did you hear that? Sounded like that fucking xylophone. I can swear I heard it. Fuck this, come on. It's weird.
After hearing the sound of a xylophone, the explorers immediately went towards the room to investigate its source. Unfortunately, they found nothing. To make matters even more disturbing, when Liv initially played the xylophone, he placed the mallet roughly in the middle of the brochure. However, when they went back inside the room, the mallet had mysteriously moved from its original position, confirming that someone or something must have played the xylophone while they were exploring the kitchen. Colin and Liv didn't think too much about this detail and continued their exploration. However, as they were exploring the upper level, they started hearing the noises once again.
That fireplace is absolutely brilliant. What the fucking hell was that?
What the fuck was that?
What the hell was that? Fucking hell. Alright, that was weird. That was really fucking weird.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, let's go. Let's just get out of this one. Alright, let's take a walk up this way. You believe the amount of stuff that they've got in here? You believe the amount of stuff that they've got in here?
If you look closely at the point when Colin entered the hallway, you can see what appears to be a man's head peeking out of an open door. However, Colin and Liv were completely unaware of this detail at the time. It wasn't until Colin reviewed the footage later that he saw the man peeking out the door. Colin and Liv, oblivious to any of these chilling encounters, continued exploring. However, that's when they encountered something that effectively put an end to their exploration.
Donald Duck. Sounds weird. I keep hearing that banging. Can you hear that banging? I think it's outside. Oh, it's giving me the shits. I really don't like it in here. Have a look in that room at the end. See. That's what I fucking heard the other day. That's what I heard the other day. That door is locked. There's nothing out there. That is where we've just come from. That is the exact same noise I heard the other day.
What that?
After hearing a loud bang coming from a locked door, the duo had no interest in discovering who was on the other side. As a result, they eventually ended their exploration and safely made it out of the mansion. It's still unclear who the man peeking out the door was or whether he intended any harm. However, based on his behavior that night, it's likely he was either a squatter or a homeless individual who simply didn't want anyone inside the mansion. The man initially played the xylophone in an attempt to scare the explorers away. When they didn't leave, he peeked out the door, trying to reveal his presence. But to his absolute shock, the explorers didn't notice him. Finally, the man locked himself inside the room and made loud noises, which effectively sent the explorers out of the mansion. In April of 2022, a YouTuber named Tom uploaded a rather disturbing video titled "Chased by a Man Inside an Abandoned Hospital" on his channel Exploring with Tom. His channel focuses on urban exploration, where he often shares footage of his eerie and unsettling encounters while investigating different abandoned locations throughout the UK. In this particular video, Tom and his 3 friends chose to explore an abandoned hospital known as the Ridge Lea Hospital located in Lancaster. For anyone who is not familiar with the Ridge Lea Hospital, this hospital was the first psychiatric facility in the UK, introducing therapies such as electroconvulsive therapy and other modern methods. It was regarded as a pioneering site for the humane treatment of mental health patients and operated for almost 100 years. Unfortunately, the hospital experienced a period of decline and ultimately shut down in 2013. In the video, Tom and his friends explored the site in the middle of the night. During their exploration, they were extremely obnoxious and completely unaware of their surroundings, which isn't the smartest approach when exploring into an abandoned building. As they continued fooling around, they suddenly heard a loud noise coming from one of the rooms, and this is when things started to get very disturbing.
Don't run. I'm giving you my phone. Don't f***ing run.
No, do you reckon anybody's here, genuinely?
I say,
Is anyone here?
Can you make a bang for us?
That's something getting thrown.
Man, this is insane.
Going
I
out.
swear something's been thrown. I swear I seen out the corner of my eye.
Thank
I'm
you
going
very much.
home.
We appreciate it.
Was
Thank
that
you.
something in? Do you know that bang again?
You said, man, this is insane. We've never had this.
Hey, ask her to do it again.
Something moving at the other end.
That's a no. Hello? You going out?
I'm gonna start crying, you know, I swear. I'm gonna start crying.
Come on, do it again.
No, I don't like it. No.
We're not scared of you.
shaking. Oh yeah, well I am scared of you.
I think someone is here now, to be honest with you.
Upon hearing a loud crash from one of the rooms, the 4 explorers chose to investigate the source of the noises. They called out to see if anyone was in the building, and this is when things started to take a turn for the worse.
Right, Dan. Go up on this part. Let's investigate more, see what we can get.
Right.
Right, man.
What? What the fuck is that? Turn your lights off, turn your lights off.
Holy sh**. Yo. What the f***? Someone's here, someone's here, someone's here.
Who the f*** is that?
Someone's here.
Look at the skirt.
Why, let's what?
Be careful, be careful. There's someone there. Someone there.
Let's see what it is. It might need help.
Hello?
Hello? What? Go! 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 Yo! Tom! Yo! Man, hurry up! Hurry up! Man! What the f***? Hurry up, Tom! Don't! Hurry up! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! Slam the door! Hurry up! Hurry up! He's coming! What do you want? Go, 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 go! Lock the doors!
Wait a second.
What?
Lock the doors.
Man, we can't wait! Lock the f***ing doors!
Stay.
He's right there! He's right there! What the
As soon as one of Tom's friends called out to whoever was in there, a man can be heard screaming from inside the room. Fearing for their lives, Tom and his friends quickly run back to their car. Alarmingly, the man didn't stop at just scaring them off and chased them all the way to their car. It remains a mystery who the man was or what his intentions were, but he could have been a homeless individual or a squatter who became infuriated by the disturbance caused by Tom and his friends, which ultimately led him to scare and chase after them. Fortunately, all 4 explorers successfully returned to the car without any harm. In February of 2025, a YouTuber named Nolan uploaded a terrifying video titled "Urban Exploration Gone Wrong" to his channel, Lord Explores. Nolan's channel primarily focuses on urban exploration, and he often shares footage of him exploring various abandoned locations across North America. In this particular video, Nolan, along with his friend Esme, set out to explore an abandoned church situated somewhere in the United States. As the 2 explorers began their exploration, they made their way inside through an open door located on the backside of the church. Once inside, they immediately noticed that the structures were in a very rough state, indicating that the church had been abandoned and neglected for a considerable amount of time. As they explored further, they suddenly started hearing the sound of some type of animal crying. However, as they were trying to investigate the noise, that's when they encountered something truly disturbing.
Is it an animal?
Oh, holy shit. No, you're okay. It's okay. Esme. Holy shit. Go upstairs. Holy shit. You okay?
Oh, I'm fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I closed the door.
Oh,
Is there a person with them?
no.
After the explorers heard an animal crying, a dog suddenly tried to attack one of them. The explorers later mentioned they also heard puppies crying and that the dog who tried to attack them was a mother simply protecting her pups. Fortunately, the explorers acted quickly and weren't attacked. However, this was likely the easy part for the two explorers, because the door they had initially entered was now being guarded by the dog. The explorers were now trapped inside the building and somehow needed to find a way out without attracting the dog's attention.
It's right there, dude. It's protecting its babies. We have to find another way out. It keeps coming back. We have to find a way out quick. I don't want to disturb her anymore.
She's so pretty.
I know.
I feel bad that she's in here with her babies.
She's just making sure her babies are okay.
You gotta be shaken.
So now we're trying to figure out how the heck we're gonna get out, because the only way out is there. We just locked ourselves in this upstairs. Stairwell is right here. The only way that we know how to get out is through that door and past the dog. We have this option, which brings us down to the main floor, but through that doorway and that doorway, there is an entrance to the main chapel where the dog is. Let's just go. I'm not sure, but I need to find something to get us out. Oh, that takes us right back into there. And if she's over there, oh, that is it.
Unfortunately, the explorers didn't find a proper exit, and every time they found an open door, they ultimately ended up right back where the dog was. By this point, the duo was desperate to escape the building and the dog. As a result, the only viable option they found was to climb down a tree through the first floor.
Is there two? She's right at the freaking stairs.
How are we gonna get out of here?
I don't blame the dog one bit. She's just protecting her babies, but now we are in a predicament. If the dog gets up these stairs, we're screwed. Like, totally screwed. We can't close any of these doors. Let's go down this damn tree. Screw this. This roof is a possibility. We can climb down that tree, I'm guessing. Yeah. So we gotta go down this 15-foot tree.
I just believe save us.
So we've weighed all of our options, and this is the only way down. She's gonna try to go down first, because I don't want to leave her up here if she can't get down. Because I don't think I can get up that tree. So, it's pretty tall, guys.
That's a long way down. I'm not amused.
After the explorers decided to climb down the tree, they sadly found that this option was not viable. The tree was too thin to hold their weight, and jumping off the roof from such a height would not end well. For almost an hour, they continued to search for a different way out. Esme kept an eye on the dog through the balcony, while Nolan tried to block the possible entrance from where the dog might come in and attack them. During this time, Nolan spotted an open window that they could climb out of. However, to pull this off, they had to act fast and be incredibly cautious to avoid attracting the dog's attention.
Okay. Maybe she heard us planning. But we have to go down and over there, under that roof. Because there's an entrance right there, that's why I shut the door.
Yeah, but there's another door that's open that goes that way, wasn't there?
Yeah. That's the only way it's quick, too. I'm gonna give this a shot. I hear the puppies right now. I'm never coming back here again. This place. Oh, she's in the alleyway, look. She's in the alley, see her?
Is that her? Is that a whole other dog?
That's the same dog.
Fortunately for the two explorers, they managed to find a window to climb out of the building and safely escape the church and the dog. It's still heartbreaking to see a poor dog living in such terrible conditions, who was simply trying to protect its pups. She was likely abandoned by an irresponsible owner who had no idea how to properly care for her and thus left her on the streets. Nevertheless, this video serves as a good reminder that you never know what you might encounter while exploring abandoned buildings.